All right, we've lost one of our brethren, but we're
Well,
coming strong with Queen Elizabeth. Welcome to More from the Floor.
yay!
Hello.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy. We are we are
Everyone is
we are
worthy.
merely yes.
Yeah.
Cannot
It's gotten
stop
so
Queen
sad.
Elizabeth. You can't even hope to contain her. She so
My banker actually left me a message today and referred to me as Queen Elizabeth. I was just like, no, no, I just really don't need everybody in the world to
Oh,
do
that's
that.
yeah,
hilarious.
just a little bit, just a little bit. Not everybody, just a little bit. Um,
Right.
Really quick, like production side note. In your confessional, when you called yourself Queen Elizabeth, did they prompt that, or did you do that yourself?
Absolutely. Like they make you do all that. So the funny thing is, we're
Yes.
watching the episode last night, and I'm getting these messages from Jacob Derwin, who's like, I would have never said that about you. I'm so sorry I criticized your play. And I'm like, listen, I get it. I'd have never called Sibel City Girl either. Like they made us do
Y-
that.
yeah,
yes.
So,
It's so funny. I
yeah.
was like, wow, she really played into the whole Queen Elizabeth thing. And it was so funny.
I did
Elizabeth.
like the Obliviate part, though.
Yes, yes. So what made you apply to the floor?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
It's a fun story, actually. So, I have loved Rob Lowe since I'm not making this up since I was 12. Just to date
Oh,
all of us, right? Yeah. So the summer St. Elmo's Fire came out, I was like, oh, this guy, right there. And ever since. And so I love Rob Lowe. And some point, my husband and I were talking about Rob Lowe's. It comes up in some conversation, and he was like, oh. And so my husband runs these fancy restaurants in this area. So we live in Durham now, North Carolina.
Oh,
And he
nice.
tells me,
oh,
he's like, oh, is
I
it
was
Rob
literally
Lowe?
just there.
It's a great town. I love this town.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So lived most of my life in Delaware, but live in Durham now. And
nice.
so Rob Lowe comes up in conversation, and my husband's like, oh, I love Rob Lowe. It's like, so he'd come into the restaurant when his son was going to Duke. So one of his sons went to Duke. And so when Rob Lowe was in the area, because my husband runs these fancy restaurants, like he waited on Rob Lowe a bunch of times. And so we had just had this like, oh, we both love Rob Lowe. Isn't that great? So then I remember seeing the ads for the game show, and my husband and I also love game shows. And so I just remember telling him, I'm like, oh, hey, there's a game show starting like right after the Super Bowl or whatever. And this was season one. I was like, and our friend Rob Lowe is in it. And we like game shows and we like Rob Lowe. So we totally need to watch. So we've
Yeah.
been watching from the beginning. And then it was like
Wow.
somewhere there in season three or whatever. I was like, how you get on this show? And just Googled it. And there you go. Rest is history.
I could do this.
Wow.
Yeah, I could do
Yeah.
this.
I never
That's
thought in a
so
million
cool.
years. I mean, it was one of those. It was so half-assed my video because I was like, "There's no way this is ever going to happen." So when I even started to get the calls from the people, I was like, "Oh, oh, wait, like this might happen."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's a similar story that we've heard from so many people is
Well,
like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna apply, like, whatever.
What's the
And
worst that could happen?
yeah, what's the worst that can happen? They
yeah,
say I don't ever get a call back. And then immediately it's like, whoa, oh, this might actually happen. And it's so cool the I don't know, the different kinds of people that were cast, and the different ways that we all got on the show. Some got through casting agents, some got through just applying, and so it's just really cool to
yeah,
have this connection with so many people in so many different ways.
yeah. I loved that part. I think probably the most, like you're saying, is meeting these 99 people from all these different places and all these different backgrounds and all these different personalities, and it was so cool to just talk to everybody. And
Mm.
best part.
When did you allow yourself to really think during the process that you're gonna that maybe I'm gonna get on here?
I don't know that I ever did until maybe like I had the airline ticket and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I might actually be going there.
Yes.
You just keep
E-
having that any moment now. Somebody's going to call me and be like, oh, this is all a big mistake. And you're really
Yeah, this
not
was
going,
a scam.
Thousand
right?
percent. And I
But can you send us
literally
some
was like,
applicant
I literally,
Yes.
even when they made us, even once they picked the outfit, I'm like, I'm gonna go buy like I'm gonna go buy another outfit here at Men's Warehouse. I'm gonna be $500 in the hole, and they're gonna call and say, and I'm never gonna win because I never wear sport coats. It's like since I moved out of corporate world, I'm like no sports coats, like very rarely closed toed shoes. Um, but yeah, I just thought I was gonna get stuck with a $500 men's warehouse bill. I was convinced of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like to wear this shirt as much as possible now because I feel like it's such an investment. And, oh, by the way, I have 2 of them, so I might as well.
Yes.
And I had been wearing it to work for the longest time because I work from home. I'm remote, but then I have to go to the
Yep.
office sometimes. And so
Yep.
once the show aired, they were like, "Wait, isn't that the shirt you keep wearing to the office when you come?"
Yes.
Two of them. I
I
got
have
yeah.
2 of them.
It's laundry day, and I got too clean of this one. Give me a
Oh,
break.
I
fun
know.
fact, I left one of my outfits in Ireland by accident.
Oh
I was
God.
so, yeah, without getting into spoiler territory, I just like when they gave it to me, I wasn't in the mindset to remember. And when I got home, I was like, oh, I left that second whole bagged outfit in Ireland. Uh,
But you're like, it's okay.
it
I have
was totally
another.
there. Yeah, exactly. So Regency Era, was that one of your categories that you pitched to them?
Kind of. So one of the things we had really talked about was kind of with hobbies and things that I loved is I actually have a degree in medieval studies, but they had already done the
Excuse
Middle
me?
Ages. Yeah,
So cool.
yes, I have a master's degree in medieval studies. So
That's so cool.
whole story for another day. But they'd
Yeah,
already
yeah.
done the Middle Ages, and I was like, okay, well, the other one I really wanted was airport codes. They'd already done airport codes, and so I was like,
Mm,
well, I really love Victorian literature. So Charles Dickens, one of my favorite writers ever, and so we kind of really talked more about Victorian era. And then one of the other pitches was Civil War, which I thought would have been
mm.
fun for Battle of the States, but I don't know, maybe it would bring up bad memories. Who knows? so
Yeah.
So when I got Regency era, I was like, okay, it's close enough to Victorian era, so that's
Mm,
fine. Yeah.
yep. Was the duel as like were you expecting it to be like it was? Like were you prepared for what you got?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. And it's funny because I want to go back to one of the things that Sibel mentioned that you guys talked about where I told her not to overthink it. I was like, just
Yes.
don't overthink great outdoors. And I didn't tell her that because I was trying to challenge her.
Yeah.
I was literally like, it's not going to be what you think it is. Like, they want people to
Yeah.
play along at home. They don't want it to be these obscure, weird things from like a campground that you would never know. Like, they want people to be like, oh, wait, that's a tent, that's a tree, that's whatever.
Yes.
So I felt like Regency Era wasn't going to be the hardest, most crazy things. It was just
Yeah.
more, are you familiar at all with the feel of
Right.
those
I
Hmm.
situations?
wasn't figuring on 4-post bed, but like that. But I mean, like you said, I kept trying to tell folks that in terms of the studying, it's like just
Right.
keep in mind what America's gonna watch.
Yeah.
Like don't get too in the weeds on this. Don't go too
Yep.
down the Chat GPT wormhole. You know.
Right, right.
I,
And I have to
and
honestly
watching
say
it,
criminals was the one that almost threw me the most because originally I was studying like famous criminals, like gangsters and
yes.
serial killers and all that stuff. And then I started to be like, wait, maybe they don't want to really glamorize those kinds of people. And it is a little bit more
Hmm.
pop culture. So maybe I need to focus more on like celebrities who are criminals instead.
Yeah.
And it went down this whole rabbit hole of like rappers and football players and things like that have been listed.
Yes.
So
I thought Lee was gonna do it for a minute.
You
Like
were in
I did
when
trouble.
too.
we're watching
You
it,
were in
yeah, we're
trouble.
watching it on
Like
the
you were
Yeah,
floor.
deep in trouble. You were like
I
12
was
seconds
right.
behind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sitting there
I
going,
know.
is Lee gonna take out Elizabeth? This is
The whole
not on my
floor
bingo
was
card.
going like, what?
I know. It's crazy. And the Anna Delvey one was the one that made me the maddest. I was like, could they put Julia Garner up there as Anna Delvey? I'd have
Right?
been like, oh yeah,
Right.
that's totally Anna
Yes.
Delvey because I watched the
Yeah.
Netflix show.
Yeah.
But I
Same
don't think I'd
here.
ever seen
I
the
had
actual person.
no idea who she
Yes.
was. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
So,
w-
And
which
oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, you're out of all your duels, like you were so good at the category, well, at specific categories and the speed categories. You know, the great outdoors I consider a speed category. It wasn't like besides charcoal chimney, everything was pretty standard. But like houseplants,
By the
man, I don't
way,
know what
we use the charcoal thing when I go camping, but I've always called it a
Oh,
charcoal starter.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
So I kind of
interesting.
wondered
Never.
because even when Sibel even said during that duel, she's like, "Ah, charcoal chimney." In my head, what I had pictured is those little chimenea things, or they're like that.
Uh huh.
So it wasn't until I saw it on TV
Yeah.
that I was like, "Oh,
Like a
that's what
little
she
mini
had."
chimenea. Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, "That's always a charcoal starter where I come from." So
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah. But
It was
going
nuts.
for Arlene, like I know the path was there, but like were you worried about houseplants at all? Because like snake plant, spider plant, like these are I knew none of those. I was like,
No.
what is this?
So I had a decent enough background in houseplants, and the sad thing is I had studied it a lot just in case. But and I think Arlene even picked up on this, is she'd wondered, would I have gone to food pairings if she had not? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Like the original plan
Oh,
was to go straight forward that way into
oh,
like the food pairings and then ancient Greece, and then was it Delhi, I think was in front of that or
Yep.
yes,
something, was to
Yep.
try
Deli
to get
Deb.
those three, take the time boost and hold the corner. That was my
Yeah.
original strategy
Oh,
the whole time. So when she did the food pairings, I was like, oh, gotta rethink, gotta rethink, gotta rethink. So,
yeah.
Wah
That's
wah.
crazy. Man,
and
I would have
I'm not
been
blaming her,
No,
yeah, no,
no.
no.
obviously, but like with
It
she and
just.
Sabal and Lee, they were right around me the whole time. So that was all
Yeah,
the
Hmm.
yeah.
stuff I was doing. And I'd done fruit trees and some of the things behind me too, but I didn't want to, and it's so sad that Molly's not here. I did not want to try to get back to the paleontology. So that's really why I was
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
I was looking forward instead.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it was the exact right like you got randomized at the exact right time. I was talking to
yeah,
somebody about this in
yeah,
my real life.
Yeah.
Like just the blessing that it was that you got to be randomized exactly when you were randomized in order to do exactly what you did. Like it couldn't have been timed better.
It's crazy because I have Monday morning quarterback the you know what out of it since then too. Because I was like, but did I
Yeah.
really need to do the category switch? Like maybe I should have just taken the boost, attacked Harry Potter, because he even admitted later
Mm.
he didn't know that much about it. And I did know pretty much decent amount of Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
and and then just tried to hold that big piece with the Regency era and the boost.
Mm.
yes, but I mean that was
I still think it would
too.
have ended the
That
same
was
way.
too delicious in the moment.
It
Come
would.
on.
That was the word
It was.
that
Yeah.
multiple people use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
And it's
Yeah.
you also
Yeah.
feel like when you're up there, if you don't kind of listen to what Rob is telling you, you're just letting Rob down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to let
And
Rob
Especially
and
for a
down.
Rob
especially with the love
fangirl.
with the Rob Lowe love, you're not the last
I
thing you
know.
want to do is let Rob let Sam
Whatever
Seaborn
you
down, you
want me
know?
to do, Rob, I'll do it.
Yeah.
What, Rob, stay up here for the rest of the game? Okay.
Right? Take
That's
Aaron
As
out?
awesome.
Sure.
as much as like people ask me like how Rob Lowe was and I tell them I mean we all have our different thoughts, but like I'm still a huge Sam Seaborn fan. I'm still a huge everything Rob Lowe's ever done fan.
Right. It never
So
changed that. That's for sure.
yeah,
I was like, the only funny thing is
Hmm.
people were like, what's Rob Lowe really like? And I'm like, I mean, we didn't get to like hang out and party with him.
yeah,
He's
Right.
kind of there. You're there. And like he speaks to you. I was like, but I kept getting thrown because sometimes he's kind of like in the headphone and talking to the other people. And I was like, there was moments where you're like, oh, wait,
you're looking right at
are you
me,
are
but
you talking to me
yeah,
or are you talking to those people?
Like, hi? No, okay, I'm sorry.
that's probably the thing we didn't factor in enough in terms of just like thinking we're gonna hang with Rob Lowe a little bit more. Like he's
Hmm.
executive producing while this whole thing's going on.
I did.
Like you
Yes.
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah. I had
he's
that thing
moving
in
the
my
show along.
mind. Right. Like he's a Dodgers fan. I'm going to talk about how much I like baseball. He's going to
Yeah.
talk about the Dodgers. I'm going to talk about like, could he and Jason Bateman have me to a Dodgers game sometime with them? Wouldn't that be great? Like it doesn't really go down that way.
Elizabeth has a whole agenda for going on the
Like
floor, and it wasn't to
it's
win
gonna be
money.
me and Rob Lowe. It's gonna be me and Rob Lowe with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes on the Smartless podcast.
Yep.
Exactly.
Can't wait to be best friends with Rob. Oh my word. I love
I
that. I really do. That's great.
I
Yeah,
got lucky in terms of like position on the floor and like timing. Um, it was the NBA finals. So like when
good.
he was wanting to talk, he was caring about basketball. So like I was
Mm.
kind of a lot of times the go-to. Um,
Right.
so yeah, but I mean, yeah, there's so many things I wanted to ask him. Like this, but it just, and then you get up there and you're like blah 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 blah
Right.
blah.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Rob. No, wait, I'm Zach.
I love them. I told my husband all about the whole thing with Hartley when she said that like my mom has like the hall pass or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't wait to
Yes.
see if that gets on TV.
I
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
I'm so
Oh
sad.
yeah. Not in the 8 o'clock hour. Yeah. If
Yes.
they ever re-air this at 10 o'clock, maybe that makes the recut.
Yeah. Um, so I gotta say, Elizabeth, you before you dueled, you were one of the more like even just looking at the map that they give us, like seeing your picture and with Regency Era underneath, I'm like, this
Oh,
woman is
thank you.
somebody who I do not
Pass.
want to go
Pass.
for. Yeah, no, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And so like, and the fact that you were just so and just so easy to talk to in the green room.
Thanks.
Like was that something that you felt internally, or were you actually more anxious than you came across?
I I mean I think it's like I wanted the experience. I wanted to meet people. I like to talk to
Mm,
people. I definitely felt like I had one of those weird like what is that categories. I hoped that that would have helped people to kind of not want to get involved. But then that side of the floor was quiet for the longest time too. Like
mm,
we just all kind of hung out over there. There wasn't a whole lot going on, but I don't know. I had a great time meeting people and talking to them, and that was just as much fun as the actual stuff that went down. I kind of felt like if I'd never won, it still would have been the most fun, amazing, great experience. But then I was like, okay, but it was all that, and I won a little money, so yay!
yes.
So
Yeah. I have my best friend in the entire world because of the show. Like Kurt and I are best. We talk every day. Like which I would have never expected going in. Like I love people. I love talking to people, hanging out with people. It's my job, as a pastor. But I
right.
didn't expect the connections that I made going in. So that was really cool.
100%. Where were you going if you'd won that? If you'd beaten Kelsey?
Mm,
I it would have been a whole like, can I get three more or the two more? I guess after that, try to get either the time boost or the category steal. And there was a definite strategy of, can I steal another category that seems like the category nobody wants, but it's still one
mm,
that I kind of feel okay about. And there was a couple of those. American Revolution at the top of that list, probably, and then the
mm.
stadiums was the other one.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you may have kind of said like, sportscasters. I feel like you did that at one point.
No, 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 not
Okay, maybe not.
sportscasters.
Okay,
No,
okay.
you did for New England though. I remember you did that, and I yelled at you from the floor, which I do not remember doing. However, I was told I definitely did, but I was
Psychotically.
Well, I started college
psychotically.
in New Hampshire, so like I know a
Yeah,
little New Englandish.
yeah,
We're in New Hampshire.
I
University of
yeah.
New Hampshire.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Yep.
cool. Yeah. So I was actually I wasn't worried that you would come for me. I was ready for it because you had comforts about you. Like I was like,
Get the last of
do
the
it,
alliance. Which, by the
do
way,
it.
I didn't know you had an alliance because you never invited me into it. So just saying.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm like
Yeah,
right
but I was
next to him.
ready. Yeah, that was
It
definitely
was the
when you
first
were
day
up there. That was
alliance.
that was the closest I felt to somebody could challenge me. Like because everybody else, I was like, people aren't talking about New England. But when you got up there and said maybe New England, I thought if she wins against Kelsey, there's a chance she could come for me. So you were the first person up there that I felt a little intimidated that you might actually come for me.
Might pull
Nah.
the trigger.
And I feel
Yeah.
All
like
right,
I
go ahead.
think too kind of going into that, so it's like you kind of get out of that episode, right? And then you have to go to the confessionals. And then I went to the back to the green room, trying to wolf down whatever like 5 minutes of food time that I had. So I was like
Potatoes.
stressed
So much
out.
potatoes.
Right. It's like I had zero time to really rethink what am I going to do next. But I think I'd already resigned myself to I'm never making it out of this alive. Like, with the 31 pieces, you're like, everybody's coming for you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yep.
if I still have Harry Potter, everybody was like, hey, Harry Potter, like enough people love Harry Potter. And I'm like, I know Harry Potter, but not like Harry Potter people know Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I was like, I'm never making it out of this episode no matter what. So it's kind of like when I saw Kelsey out there, I'm like, why not? Food, sure, let's do it. Kind of half
Yes.
thinking, whatever, this is how I'm going to end this episode. And like,
Yeah.
whatever.
All right. Well,
I'm
let's
going
play
to end
that.
this episode no matter what.
Let's play the happy one. Let's play the happy one.
Oh yes.
Harry Potter.
Hermione Granger.
Ron Weasley.
Professor Dumbledore.
Snape.
Voldemort.
Pass.
Yeah.
Lupin.
Got Lupin, but didn't get Black.
I was just gonna say that. He got
Yeah.
Lupin, but not Black.
Hagrid.
Dobby.
Hey, Paul.
This one hurt my heart. I love Neville
Pass.
so much.
Yeah.
Luna Lovegood.
Wow, she got a lot of airtime in this duel.
The Snitch.
Malfoy. Draco Malfoy.
Ginny Weasley.
Pass. Lucius Malfoy.
The Sorting Hat.
Pass. Hedwig.
Yeah. This duel was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
But
I
you
also
still
think it's
slayed
one
it.
of those, if it had been more of the speed duel and it had gotten
Mhm.
really deep, like how much harder would it have gotten?
Yeah, it's true.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not the big side screen or whatever.
Hmm.
But there was a point where when he was on Lestrange that I could kind of see it out of the corner of my eye. And I was like, that's got to be Bellatrix Lestrange up there right now.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I was like, don't look.
Yeah. I don't want to see it.
Well, Elizabeth, you went on a crazy run. You owned an episode.
Yes.
Obviously, got the money. I don't know. In terms of Monday morning quarterbacking, I think you did a pretty damn good job. So
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Thank
Regrets.
you.
No regrets. No regrets with you.
Your public perception, Elizabeth, is people were so excited to see you take out Aaron. Like, I've only heard so many good things about you and how cool you are. And so
Which I
I
find
was
so funny because I don't think Aaron and I ever spoke like until the next day at the airport. So,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I was just glad I got a picture with you because I was like, oh man, I wanna prove that I got to meet her.
No, yeah,
Awesome.
you slayed it. I mean, I know you had to pivot the strategy probably, as we all did. It was just this hurricane of
Hmm.
possibilities. It just never stopped. It's like the minute you're like, it was like felt such a waste of time. Like I guess if I had any regrets, the regrets would be I wasted so much time strategizing instead of just letting it happen. Because it's like
Mm.
the minute one strategy, it's like then that happens, then that's gone. It's like, all right, now I got to move on. Now I got to pivot.
Right.
And
like you were a
you did,
couch.
yeah. The pivot. Yeah. You did an amazing job, and it was just a joy to watch your reign.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Um, any last thoughts before we let you go?
Thank you for having me. It was fun. It's
Yeah.
great to see you all again and talk to you
Right,
again.
It
right back
so
at
good
you.
to see you.
Right back at you,
Yeah, I'm
and we
excited to
wish
see how the rest of the season goes now too. It's like now all the stuff is like uncharted for me. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen now, so it's really fun.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It I probably without giving spoilers, we can tell you it doesn't stop getting crazy. The crazy didn't stop. Yeah.
I'm
You thought
Yep.
the
excited.
first if you thought the first half was crazy, just you watch.
Yep.
Can't wait.
All right, Elizabeth. Again, huge thank you. I actually I used to live in Carborough.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, and we come up that way quite often, and we come up at the very least every year for the Duke basketball camp. My son's huge basketball
Mhm.
kid, so we come up every
Perfect.
year for Duke. So I will hit you up next time I'm in
Yeah,
I
the
my
was
Durham
husband's got
area.
restaurants in Chapel Hill, so let us know. You can come by.
Oh, cool.
Which
I was gonna
ones?
say I'm gonna
He has Bluebird, Hawthorne and Wood, and Proximo.
cool.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. I know all three of those.
Great.
Fantastic. All
Yeah,
right.
awesome. He doesn't own them. He just said he's the manager, front of the house manager. So
Sure,
Sweet.
sure. That's fantastic.
Well,
All right.
I
Very
was gonna say
cool.
nice.
I'm gonna be in Wilmington for an extended period in January, so I will hit you up as well because it's only 2 hours.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
and actually, oddly enough, by January I might be living in New Bern, so I won't even be that far.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's
All
that
right.
about?
So we fun fact, and this is before any of this happened. My husband and I bought a sailboat, and it's on its way, got built, and we're gonna go live on a sailboat. So
What?
Wow.
Oh,
That's so
you're too
cool.
cool.
yeah,
You're awesome.
Are you going to do your work from the sailboat? Oh, we may have lost her.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Sweet.
That's awesome. All right. It just keeps getting better. Very cool. All right, Elizabeth. Huge thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you. We will talk to you. We'll see you in Newbern.
thank you.
Newbern.
All right, I hope so.